Whoa! Check you out! You look just like the other Android 21!
Well, she and I were originally one and the same, so that should go without saying.
So, which one of you is stronger? Is it you? You look pretty tough.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that in terms of raw power, she has the upper hand.
Aw, really? That's too bad. When this was over, I was hoping we could have a little one-on-one time.
Huh?
You know, a fight! Don't you think it would be more fun to go head-to-head with a good guy rather than a bad guy? It'd be tons of fun to go all out using our full power. Don't you agree?
Wow, you truly do love fighting, don't you?
Yeah, of course. What's not to love? Oh, wait! Didn't you tell me that you and the other 21 were the same person at one time? Doesn't that mean you'd get stronger as you fight? That's what I'd assume, at least.
I'm not sure.
All right! Then I've got a great idea. Let's have you fight a bunch and power you up. Get you real strong. After that, we can beat the bad version of you. Then we can have that fight I was talking about earlier.
What?
Cool. Let's start right now. The first thing we'll do is take care of the enemies that are right in front of us.
Keep showing these guys who's boss!
Go, Tanks! Don't get cocky or you'll make a mistake!
What? Don't worry, we're taking this seriously.
I can't believe even this child is going to fight. Vegeta, are you truly okay with this?
I don't mind. Besides, there's no way he'd be able to sit back and watch the fight anyway. And as long as I'm here, I should be able to keep him under control.
I see. I guess it's important to keep little kids close so you can keep an eye on them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, old lady. I'm not just some kid.
Old lady?
Hey! I just thought of a new ultra mega awesome attack! If you really want to see it, I can show it to you right now.
Go, Tanks! Did you not just hear what I said?
Sorry, I won't get carried away anymore.
You too! Quit messing around!
Yes, sir. My apologies.
Looks like the enemy has arrived. Listen here, I want no one to get in my way.
Yes, sir!
Fidel and Pan. I hope they're both safe.
Stop being such a scaredy cat. Just trust that Videl can handle herself. You need to focus on beating the enemy in front of you. In my opinion, that's the best thing you can do for your family. At least for right now.
Yeah, you're right. I'll just have to focus on doing my best.
Wow, you're so cool.
Huh?
Even if you're worried about your family, you should focus on what you need to do. That's what you're saying, right? That he should believe in his family and give it his all, right?
What are you talking about?
That's absolutely right, 21. 18 can be a bit rough around the edges, but she definitely cares a lot about her family. She's always really supportive of Krillin, and is a great mother to her daughter, Marin.
How wonderful. That sounds like the ideal family. I wish I had something like that.
Knock it off, you two. This isn't the time to be swooning over me. Look, here comes the enemy. Focus and get ready.
You look like Boo!
Indeed, we're matching in pink.
Matching? What's that? It tastes good?
Well, think of matching as being proof of our friendship. People show their friendship by wearing similar outfits, for example. They match.
Oh, so you Boo's friend then?
I suppose I am.
Yay! Because you Boo's friend, Boo can use special candy.
Thank you very much. Wait, this is no time to be eating candy.
What? You don't like candy?
No, it's not that. How about this? Let's hold off on the candy for now and eat it once all the fighting is over. We can gather a lot of candy and throw a party.
Candy party? That sounds nice!
Right? So let's focus on the fight for now.
We'll understand. We'll beat all bad guys!
Wow, it's pretty crazy we're going up against androids again, huh?
But lucky for us, 21 is on our side. Well, only because she separated from her bad side, I guess.
Whoa! Krillin, don't tell me. You've got a thing for female androids, don't you?
What? Wait a second. What are you talking about?
Hey, now, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got a type, Krillin.
No way. It's not like that at all. I just felt bad for 21. That's all. You feel that?
Yeah, it kind of feels like someone's given us the evil eye.
You don't think 18?
Don't! If you turn around now, you'll only upset her even more, man!
So it is 18?
Listen, Krillin, our best bet is to pretend we didn't notice her. Yeah, that'll work.
Now you've gone and done it, Yamcha!
Well, I didn't think she'd get this mad. Let's just hurry up and beat these guys so we can try and get on 18's good side again, okay?
Yeah, be a pal, though, and just make sure you tell 18 what happened.
You know, there's something that's been bothering me. Will you be okay if we defeat the other 21?
Why is that?
Well, you two were originally one, so if we defeat the other, you might...
I was thinking the same thing myself. If you disappear along with her, then there's no need for us to go out of our way to defeat her.
If it gets bad, we can always seal her away with the evil containment wave. Tien and I can use that technique, so maybe we should consider that option.
She and I are completely different entities. If she were to perish, I would not. Though if our lives were indeed connected, then maybe things wouldn't be as bad as they are now.
I understand how you feel, but don't be so hard on yourself.
I feel a lot better now that we've talked. It's good to know that if we defeat the other 21, you won't disappear with her.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, nothing. Enough about me. We should concentrate on the battle ahead.
So this is Frieza? Looks like it might be a clone.
What's wrong, 18? Why do you seem so irritated?
Do you have some sort of problem with Frieza?
Yeah, big time. This freak here killed my Krillin a long time ago.
So, destroying this clone will be your chance to get vengeance for Krillin?
Vengeance, huh? It doesn't really feel like it to me. I mean, Krillin's alive and well after all.
It's because he's alive that things are the way they are.
That's true. If he weren't alive, then you naturally want to do something about it, whether that's fighting the real thing or its clone.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hurry up, it's time to get ready for the fight!
This is for Krillin! I think. I'm actually not really sure. At any rate, I won't forgive you for what you've done!
One hit isn't going to take him down. Get ready! You sure you're okay with this, Yamcha? I thought you gave up fighting a really long time ago.
Well, yeah, that was my plan, but you know, with the way things are, I figure I can't back down now. Since I pretty much gave up fighting a while back, I'm not sure how much help I'll actually be.
I think you'll be surprised just how much help you'll be. Although, Sounds like you understand yourself pretty well after all.
Wow. I knew you androids were cold, but geez.
If it really bothers you, then you'll just have to get stronger.
I guess you got me there. If Marin turns out to be anything like her mother, then Krillin's in for some real trouble.
What?
Nothing! I said nothing! All right, let's do this!
This is awesome! We get to fight together! But wait, what exactly should I call these guys? So, Goten's dad is just Goku to Trunks. And Trunks' dad is just Vegeta to Goten, so... Hey! What do you think I should call you two?
Huh? You're asking me about this?
You're big, so you should help us figure this out.
That's a toughie. Okay, I'm Goten's dad, but I'm not Trunks' dad, so... Hey, Vegeta, what do you think?
Don't like I care! Quit wasting my time with such nonsense!
Sorry.
Now you've gone and done it.
You too, Kakarot! This isn't the time to relax, idiot!
Sorry, Vegeta, jeez.
Fool! Just focus on the enemy in front of you!
This seems like it's gonna be a really tough battle. I'm afraid I'm not going to be powerful enough to be of much help in the fight.
Don't sweat it, Gohan. You'll be totally fine. If push comes to shove, we can just fuse together as father and son.
Fuse? Me and you? That's a great idea.
I know, right? But if we fused, what would our name be? Goku? Or maybe Go-How? Gohan? Oh, wait.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but if you screw up, you'll be no more than dead weight. And you don't have the time right now to practice, so let's just forget about that.
Aw, really? That's too bad. I wanted to try out that really cool pose just once.
Wait, cool. Are you talking about the fusion pose?
Huh? Yeah, it's really cool, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's right, Gohan. I'll teach you the fusion pose after the fight. Sound good?
Really? Thanks!
If he thinks that fusion pose is cool, he is definitely Goku's son.
What are you mumbling over there, Piccolo? Are you making fun of me? Uh-oh, here comes the enemy. Less mumbling and more fighting, guys. Let's go!
Oh, yeah.
I don't care much for that woman, though. I suppose I should offer my thanks. After all, she has given me the perfect opportunity to dispose of the two of you rejects.
Dispose of us! I was thinking the same thing about you. I can finally crush you with my two bare hands!
Very well, then, if you wish to die that badly.
Wait a sec!
What do you want?
Kakarot, stay out of this!
Who says you get to fight first, Vegeta? It's not fair!
Nobody cares! Quit bothering me! You got in my way the last time we fought Frieza, in case you don't remember!
Yeah, well, sorry about that, but if you'll remember, I didn't have much of a choice.
Whatever, just stay out of my way, and we'll call it even.
Well, technically I saved you earlier, so aren't we already even? When you were knocked out and Frieza tried to attack you, I blocked the attack and saved you.
Shut up! Why do you always bring that up? Now, if you're done trying to steal my moment of glory, I have a fight to get to!
Jeez, no need to be so moody, Vegeta. Just let me fight Frieza for a little bit, okay?
A bit? Do I look stupid? Just let me fight!
That is enough! You have some nerve making me listen to this juvenile squabbling! That's something I seriously cannot stand about the two of you mindless monkeys. If you two want to fight me so badly, then I'll just destroy you both at the same time. I'll crush the two of you with my bare hands.
I never thought I'd be fighting Boo like this again! This is awesome! Wow, I thought we saw the last of him after I used the spirit bomb to defeat him. Oh well, guess I'll just have to beat him with my own power this time.
Kakarot, don't be naive. This one's different from the other clones.
Oh yeah? He doesn't seem all that different to me.
Then look at that.
What? He's asleep? Falling asleep before a fight. I guess he really is different from the other clones.
I think he's just messing with us. That's his first mistake. I say we wake him up.
Looks like he's awake now. Come to think of it, I wonder if he can't fight unless he does that.
How the hell should I know? This time, I'll be the one who finally puts an end to him.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you hog all the fun.
Oh, I've waited for this day to come ever since I lost to you. Now finally, I have the chance to right that wrong.
Cell, no matter how many times you find a way to come back, I'll always defeat you.
But is that really you, Gohan? There is something different. Can't quite put my finger on it yet.
What do you mean, different?
Oh, that's right! You were a lot smaller when you beat him, so he didn't recognize you now that you're big!
You know that's not what I meant. Clearly your energy is diminished. I sense a lack of the same overwhelming power. You're definitely weaker. When I look at your face, I perceive a hint of the Gohan I fought before. But you're hardly the same person. There's no doubt about that.
Well...
You figured it out, huh? Gohan's been so focused on his studies that he's skimped out on his training. Oops!
And there we have it. Your strength just isn't what it used to be, Gohan.
Well, I've been training again recently, so I'm not as weak as you think.
Enough with the excuses! I don't want any more disappointments! I was hoping for the chance to have a little fun before ending your life. You know, like broken bones and some bleeding. However, at this rate, it appears I won't be able to enjoy any of that at all. At least try to muster up some kind of strength, you worthless little runt. Am I going to have to do what I did back then and take advantage of that little temper of yours?
Gotenks, superhero of justice, is here to rid the world of your ugly mugs. Come on, bring it!
Hey now, I like your passion, but don't take it too far. And a hero should speak more elegantly. I guess I'll have to show you kids what a real hero looks like.
Oh, come on! I don't need that. If I'm gonna be a hero, I want people to think I'm cool. I don't want to be lame like the great Saiyaman. Heroes gotta be cool.
Lame? Wait a second. Don't think I'm gonna let that slide. The great Saiyaman isn't lame.
Sorry?
It's okay, as long as you admit you were wrong. All right, that's enough chatter. Time to punish evil like a hero.
You honestly think that looks cool?
Vegeta,
don't think I forgot what you did to me.
Treating me as if I'm not here, huh? Guess you haven't changed at all.
Ha! Like I'd waste my time playing around with a small fry like you. But if you're gonna get in the way of my revenge, then I guess I'll take care of you first.
You want to take revenge against me? When did you get so good at jokes?
The hell's so funny?
You think you can take me on when you can't even judge the true strength of your opponent?
What?
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd hear that from you, Vegeta.
It's not a compliment, it's just a fact.
I guess I'd better not let you down then. All right, Nappa. Why don't you come see what a small fry like me can really do? How about it?
Is it just me, or is everyone trying to mock me lately? Ah! That's it! I'm gonna wipe the floor with you punks!
It's been a long time since the three of us got together in these uniforms. Reminds me of the days when I trained as a martial artist.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we've ever trained together, Yamcha. So hey, why don't we go a few rounds?
Well, you're kidding, right? I wouldn't even come close to being a match for you. Not to mention I've been giving up fighting. Krillin would be a much better training partner, okay?
Hey now, I've retired from fighting too. I got a family to think about now.
Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about Krillin having a family. Guess robot wives have needs too. But you know, Yamcha, you're not married, and you don't have a family or anything, right?
Well, you see, about that, it's complicated.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But if you don't have a real reason to quit fighting, then you should train with me.
Goku, are you even hearing the things that are coming out of your mouth?
Enough about me already. Let's just focus on the upcoming battle. Let's think of this fight as us training together, okay?
Is that Majin Buu?
What's he doing there? Goku beat him, right? How'd he come back?
I don't know. But I think he might be a clone.
Hello?
Think of it as a copy, made from the cells of Kid Buu. His cells must have been collected before and then cultivated. Actually, if they were the cells of Kid Buu, he'd be able to regenerate. So that can't be right. I'm not sure what to make of it. What do you think, Boo?
What are you talking about?
Sorry. I guess my explanation got a bit technical, huh? How should I put this so you understand? So, it's like when you use part of your body to create another Boo. This isn't going very well. To put it simply... What's going on?
Be ready to fight!
All right, Boo, let's...
Okay, now Boo, do you know what Kid Buu is saying? Because I don't. It just sounds like screaming to me. Total nonsense.
You don't know.
What? Then why are you even talking to each other in the first place? Not sure? Great. Now I don't know what either Boo is saying. That's just awesome.
Cuckoo, here he comes!
Guess there's no time to figure out what's going on. All right, let's do this!
I have to admit, quite surprised. Never thought you'd be willing to partner up with anyone.
Just so you know, if I were at my full power, I wouldn't need you here, so don't make me regret it. I'm just making the best of what is a bad situation.
Still, I feel like the old Vegeta would have just fought alone anyway. I'm starting to think you've gotten soft, Vegeta.
Think what you want. But know this. If you start holding me back, I'm not going to stick my neck out for you.
Trust me, I feel the same way. Oh, and try not to get in my way either. Let's do this, Vegeta.
I don't need you to tell me that. Resume!
Banter! Jace! Dodo!
Ginyu! Together!
We are forced to be
Reckoned with! We are your voice!
These guys and their poses haven't changed a bit.
That's not true at all, Krillin. They've gotten a lot better at their poses.
What? Really? I can't tell the difference.
Their moves are a lot sharper and cleaner than before. And, on top of that, they've got more spirit. So, you guys strike those poses to get yourselves psyched for the fight, huh?
That's right! Now I get it. You do the same things as the Great Saiyaman, don't you, Gohan?
Well, I just, feel like posing like that.
You know your stuff, kid. If you weren't an enemy, you'd make a fine addition to the Ginyu Force. All right, I recognize you as a true warrior, so I present to you my greatest fighting pose!
This is Ginyu's greatest pose?
Gohan, you shouldn't be so impressed by, wait a sec. Did Gohan get his weird poses from watching these guys as a kid? I can't bear to think what Marin would do if she saw these guys. What am I doing? This isn't the time to think about that stuff. I need to focus on beating those guys.
Hey, Krillin. What's up with the shaved head, buddy?
I thought it would help me get into more of a fighting mentality. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird at all. Kinda takes me back, actually. You haven't changed very much over the years, and looking at your head reminds me of our training days, you know?
I know, right? It's kind of like, it feels like I'm starting out again.
Well, they do say the less hair you have, the older you look. But I'm actually kind of jealous of how young you look, man.
Oh, yeah? Well, if that's the case, why don't you shave your head, too? You might look younger if you do.
No way! You heard me right. Having less hair usually makes you look older. Plus, if I didn't have any hair, I wouldn't be a hit with the ladies.
Oh, Yamcha, still looking for love, huh?
Obviously, I want to get married someday.
You may be older, but you haven't changed a bit, have you, Yamcha? Always focusing on women rather than the enemy at hand.
Well, that's just one of the many reasons we need to do our best to bring back peace. But enough about me, okay? Let's focus on the fight.
Oh, man. Same old Yamcha.
Standing in front of Piccolo's clone reminds me of when we fought him in the World Tournament. Though that was quite some time ago.
Yeah, Piccolo's definitely changed a bunch since then, huh? He's not...
Indeed. He doesn't seem to have a shred of evil left in him anymore.
Oh, by the way, did you know Piccolo babysits Pan when Gohan and his wife are out of the house? Isn't that neat? So convenient. He calms her down and changes her diapers. I hear he's pretty good at it. He even makes baby food for her. Definitely the perfect babysitter.
Piccolo changing diapers? I can't tell which one of you is actually Pan's grandfather anymore.
Hey, you sound just like Chi-Chi. She says Piccolo makes a better grandpa than me.
I don't think that's something you should be particularly proud of as Pan's actual grandfather. Listen, and I don't think you should go telling people that Piccolo is taking care of your granddaughter.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, to protect Piccolo's image, I guess.
His image?
Let's end this conversation here, shall we?
Yeah, let's take care of this Piccolo clone and show him who's grandpa.
So, Boo, you don't turn people into candy and eat them anymore? I promise Mr. Satan no more turning people into candy. Mr. Satan give Boo lots of treats, but no more people into candy. Jealous? Not really. Definitely nothing to be jealous of. I eat yummy candy every day, so much that I'm sick of it. I get way more candy than you. Loads more. No way! Mr. Satan gets Boo more! Nuh-uh! I have more candy. Mr. Satan! Me!
What are you doing? Stop messing around!
Fine. You got trouble! You got trouble! No fair! You started it! I'll get you back by destroying lots of enemies and making you look bad!
No matter how many of these clones we beat down, more of them just keep popping up. There's got to be some other way to stop them.
No, there's no other way than just fighting them. Give it up.
Oh, come on, don't say that. You've got the power of the former Guardian, right? Can't you just tap into that?
If it worked that way, Yamcha, don't you think I'd be doing that?
Well, I guess being the former Guardian doesn't mean that much.
Unbelievable. If you've got time to waste relying on gods, use them for training instead.
Geez, that does sound like something Kami would have said. Oh, fine, I get it. I'm sorry. All right, I'll show you I don't need to ask others for help. Come on. Dearest Heavenly Kami, don't let the enemy be too strong. Amen.
I can see why Bulma chose Vegeta.
As long as Gotenks is here, there's no need for you grown-ups.
Don't get cocky! A battle is no place for games! Seriously? Those two are always so careless! Piccolo! This is your fault! What the heck have you taught them?
Don't place the blame on me! Gotenks is Goten and Trunks, after all. He has both of their flaws. Maybe you should take more responsibility as a parent.
Well, certainly. Kakarot has a big hand to play in this. He always lowers his guard and lets his power get to his head, just like these two troublemakers.
To be fair, your aggressiveness and your habit of taunting enemies has rubbed off on them as well.
No, this is all Kakarot's fault!
Whatever the case, you can't get around the fact that one of them is your son. So just own up to it.
Hey, what are you two grown-ups babbling on about?
Nothing that concerns you, children.
Whatever. If you're not talking about fighting, save it for later.
I was told that you have been training with Piccolo. Have you regained your ability to fight?
Well, I think I've improved quite a bit since the time Frieza came back.
Not good enough. All this peace has made you lazy and soft. If you want to call yourself a Saiyan, then toughen up and act like one! You say that you're training again, but I haven't seen any proof of that!
What? Really? I'm taking my training seriously, though.
If that's true, then you're better off without softy trainers like Piccolo and Kakarot!
Well, Vegeta, if that's how you feel, why don't you train me?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous! You can go and train yourself!
You know, in some ways, you're more brutal than Piccolo used to be.
Enough of this! It's time to fight!
So, this is Frieza, huh? This is the first time I've gotten a good look at him.
This Earthling is aware of my greatness. I do love how word of my return gets around.
Oh yeah, Yamcha. And this isn't even Frieza's true power. Get this. When he's at his strongest, his whole body shines gold like a Super Saiyan.
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare me to you Saiyans!
Yeah, that's right, Goku. Don't be so rude. Super Saiyans aren't the only gold things around, you know what I mean? Gold medals, championship wrestling belts. Being gold means being #1.
Huh? Is that what it means?
Well, this is quite a surprise. I didn't think Saiyans associated with such sensible and handsome creatures.
Well, that's all well and good, but can we hurry up and get to the fighting? Because I'm bored.
Oh, come on, Goku. I just set the mood and you're killing it!
I was beginning to grow fatigued of this meaningless conversation as well. I suppose I'll just eradicate both of you right here.
Look, see? Frieza's ready to go too.
Okay, fine. Take care of him, Goku! Go get him!
That's what I like to hear. Okay, let's do this!
Hey, Tien! You know a lot of different techniques, right? You can generate 2 extra arms and split yourself into 4 and other cool stuff, right?
Go, Tanks. Techniques like those aren't for show.
Whoa! You're so cool! Techniques like those aren't for show.
Enough of that. Rather than focusing on me, you should be focusing on the enemy in front of you.
Oh, come on! How can I? I want to learn more about my partner. I'm not just asking because I think it would be fun.
My answer is still no.
Oh, what a party pooper.
I won't show you my techniques just to show them to you. We're about to enter a fight. If in the heat of battle you happen to see me use my techniques, then I won't mind if you watch.
Wait, so...
Look, you'll see soon enough in the fight. Pay attention. Enough talk. Get ready.
What is it with you? You have no clue what's going on, do you? If we're going to do something about these waves, then you need to help.
Hungry? Vegeta have candy?
Of course not. Why would you even ask me that?
Then Boo fight!
I don't have time for this. But his power is too valuable to ignore. If only there was a way to get him motivated. I've got it. Hey, Boo! If you choose to fight with us, I'll give you the most delicious thing in the whole world!
More delicious than chocolate or cake?
Of course!
Then Boo fight hard! Boo fight and eat good food! Eat?
The most delicious thing in the world. At least Boo's not beerus and he'll pretty much eat anything you put in front of him. What could that be?
Boo beat you fast, so Boo can eat good food! Yeah?
What is it with you? You have no clue what's going on, do you? If we're going to do something about these waves, then you need to help!
Hungry? Vegeta have candy?
Of course not. Why would you even ask me that?
Then Boo no fight!
I don't have time for this. But his power is too valuable to ignore. If only there was a way to get him motivated. I've got it. Hey, Boo! If you choose to fight with us, I'll give you the most delicious thing in the whole world!
More delicious than chocolate or cake?
Of course!
Then we'll fight hard! We'll fight and eat good food! Who beat all bad guys?
The most delicious thing in the world. At least Boo's not fierce and he'll pretty much eat anything you put in front of him. But what could that be? I'll ask Bulma later.
Boo beat you fast, so Boo can eat good food! Get ready!
Yep, this is what I was expecting from my clone. It's seriously like looking into a mirror. If other people saw this thing and didn't know any better, they'd definitely think it was me. That makes me wonder. Do you think maybe 18 can tell the difference between me and my clone? I think I'd be really upset if she couldn't. She probably could, I think. What am I talking about? This isn't the time for stuff like that. Sight of this guy now, I'm in real trouble. My days as a police officer would be over if it committed any crimes looking like me, which means better get rid of this guy before bad things start happening.
Whoa! I'm kind of surprised they made a clone of me. I guess, the Red Ribbon Army views me and my power as a valuable asset. Wait, this isn't good. I shouldn't be happy about this. I haven't been training lately, so I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't take this seriously. I mean, it'd be really uncool if I lost to my clone. But, since it's my clone, I should be able to go all out. I will beat this clone and show everybody that Yamcha can beat himself.
It's time you had a taste of the hatred, smoldering over years, waiting for this day to come.
You're not the only one with a bone to pick with Goku. I'll be the one to get rid of him and his son.
Him and his son? Oh yes, that's right. You lost to his son, didn't you? I do hate missing a good fight. It was when he was quite young as well. Do you really think you, who couldn't even handle his little brat, can handle Goku?
Remind me, who was it again who lost to Goku twice?
So sorry. I'm afraid I can't let you get away with that little remark. Shall I dispose of you first?
You dispose of me? That's rich. I do enjoy a good joke.
Hey guys, I don't care which one of you wants to fight first. Can we get going already? If you guys can't decide, why don't I just fight both of you at the same time?
Fight both of us at once. Perhaps you should rethink that.
Well, Goku, as usual, you don't seem to know how much trouble your mouth can get you in. It appears I'll have to dispose of you first after all.
Boring! I suppose we could fight to decide which one of us will defeat Goku first.
Very well. However, plan on losing. The privilege of victory will be mine.
My apologies for the wait, Lord Frieza. The Ginyu Force has assembled.
How excellent. I'm expecting great things from you and the Ginyu Force.
Thank you, Lord Frieza. Honestly, it is truly an honor to serve you again. Shall I perform my dance of joy to express how delighted I am? If you like, I can perform a special version of the dance.
The dance of joy!
Awesome! And it's the special version, too.
No, that's unnecessary. Let's save the dancing for later, shall we?
As you wish. After the matter is resolved, the Ginyu Force and I will perform the most splendid dance for you.
I'm looking forward to your recital.
Listen up! This is our chance to impress Lord Frieza. I want all of you to practice until showtime.
You can count on us, Captain Ginyu!
Whether it's on the battlefield or off, we'll be sure to dazzle Lord Frieza with our moves.
All right, men. Now that that's decided, let's show this enemy the might of the Ginyu Force! Ginyu Force! Let's go!
Yes, sir!
I do wish he'd do something about that eccentric personality of his.
He's mine! You guys keep your stinking paws off, clone or not. This is finally my chance to tear him to shreds.
Hey, what's the big idea? I thought we decided I was gonna be the one to play with this guy.
Wait a second. When did we decide that? Don't be so selfish, Raccoon. Yeah, that's right. You got to fight Vegeta and Namek. Now it's my turn to fight him.
If anybody has the right to fight Vegeta, it's me! I need to pay him back for what he did to my head!
You got no one to blame but yourself, Guldo. You were too careless. Yeah, that was your own fault, Guldo.
Yep, no doubt about that.
What side are you on?
Calm down, all of you. We'll settle this fairly. Rock, paper, scissors.
Hey! What are you doing? I said I was gonna fight him!
Too smart! You thought that kind of attack would have an effect on me? You fool!
Home run! Way to go, Captain!
You may be nothing but a clone, but you definitely fight like the real Vegeta.
Ugh. Why, that good for nothing? I can't take it anymore! I'm gonna wipe the floor with him!
Very well, then. Just try not to get in our way too much.
I'm more than enough for this guy. Just you watch!
Cell! What do you think you're doing speaking to Lord Frieza like that?
Lord Frieza is the leader of the Frieza Force, the greatest army in the universe.
If you want to be a part of his army, you need to pledge your undying loyalty to him.
I may have joined forces with Frieza, but there's no way I'm pledging my loyalty to that idiot.
Captain, if he's gonna be like that, why not just swap bodies with him?
Swap bodies with him, huh?
Ho ho! That's an incredibly tempting idea.
Well, if you want to try that, then go ahead and give it a whirl. If you think you can.
Captain!
Nope! I can't do it!
Oh my, that is a rare sight indeed. I didn't expect to see you pass up a body with such a high power level.
My apologies, but it would be physiologically impossible. The coloring in black spots are too frog-like for me.
Frog-like? Ah, yes, I see it now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is you're prattling on about, but keep comparing me to a frog and see what happens. Ginyu, consider yourself lucky. You wouldn't have survived too long if you'd actually made the attempt.
Why, you?
If you want to get back at me, you can try out that sorry technique on the enemy.
I don't need you to tell me that! Listen up, Vegeta. Although you may be working for Lord Frieza, we don't acknowledge you as a member of the Frieza Force.
Bullcrap. I have no interest in something that stupid.
Stupid!
Are you insulting the Frieza Force?
Oh, Vegeta, I'll make you eat those words!
Captain, I have an idea. Let's take care of him now!
That's enough!
Captain, what's wrong?
I understand how you all feel, but as it stands now, Vegeta worked for Lord Frieza. Fighting Vegeta would essentially be the same as turning our backs on Lord Frieza.
Consider yourself lucky, Vegeta.
I was going to say the same thing to you. What? How dare you?
Listen, Vegeta, what is your problem? Are you not grateful for being able to join the ranks of the Frieza Force yet again?
What? Grateful? I have no reason to be grateful. Your friend Frieza is about to meet his end.
Just when I thought I'd heard everything, you go and say something crazy like that.
Then maybe I should show you firsthand exactly what it is I can do. Look closely at my true power. Even chumps like you can understand that.
By the way, why do you guys always do what Frieza tells you to? I don't get it.
I don't expect an outsider like you to understand the splendor that is the Frieza Force.
No, seriously. What exactly do you get from working with a mean guy like that?
Fine. I suppose I can tell you. The Frieza Force provides the best of the best for its warriors. We have a great healthcare package, cutting-edge medical equipment, and top-of-the-line battle suits. In addition to that, if we do well in battle, we get our own planet as a bonus.
Wow, I didn't really understand much of what you said, but it sounds like you get a lot. But you know, it kind of sounds like what Vegeta gets, except his stuff is better.
Don't be ridiculous. There are no other armies on nearby planets as amazing as the Frieza Force.
No, really, I'm not kidding. Well, I don't know about any planet bonus. But he gets to eat as much as he wants, and can even train to his heart's content in his own gravity chamber. And Vegeta doesn't even have to work. He just trains all day. Like, all day.
What? But,
Of all people, and he doesn't even work!
Whoa! He really gets that kind of treatment? I might actually be jealous of that blasted Vegeta. What am I saying? Vegeta can't get away with this.
Ugh. Pull yourselves together, man! It doesn't matter what we're paid. We're members of the strongest army ever! And we will prove that by beating Vegeta in this fight!
I never thought I'd be stuck fighting alongside you. If I had my choice in the matter, I'd rather have you as my enemy. I suppose I'll just have to wait. When this is finished, I will pay you back.
I've gotten a lot stronger since then, so I wouldn't get your hopes up. I don't plan on losing to you.
Oh, man, you really are stupid. You think you're the only one who's gotten stronger.
You trained a lot in hell, right? I mean, I guess you had a lot of time there.
Hell.
I have no idea what hell's like. It's a pretty rough place, right? Mean guys everywhere? Hot? I bet it's an ideal place to train. I want to go there someday. Can you talk to someone? Get me in?
You fool. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what hell is like.
Oh, yeah? Really? I was just guessing. Well, then, tell me what it's like, because I don't have a clue.
Hell is a place filled with nothing but sorrow and misery, as well as other things.
Other things? Like what?
Use your imagination.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me even just a little bit? Please?
If you have time to waste with pointless chit-chat, I suppose you can defeat these enemies all by yourself.
I look forward to, working with you.
So, we're joining forces with this guy, huh? I never thought it would come to this.
I almost didn't recognize him. He's gotten a lot taller since we saw him on Namek.
Yes, but that just shows you how long you all spent in the other world. It brings me great joy as your captain to be fighting at your sides again.
Captain!
We are so happy to have you back, sir. The Ginyu Force has finally completed it.
Good, good. Let's take that feeling and use it to show our unyielding devotion to Lord Frieza. All right, men, let's give it our all!
Yes, sir!
Excuse me. The enemy's getting closer. It's no use. They're not listening. Guess I'll just have to take care of this myself.
Together we are the Ginyu Force!
Look at his face. Our poses have left him speechless.
Lame.
What?
Did you just call our captain's poses lame after he spent all that time thinking them up?
Are you kidding? That's nothing. I can strike an even cooler pose.
Interesting. Go ahead and show us if you think you have what it takes to compete with the Ginyu Force.
Introducing Gotenks! Superhero Justice! Well, how about it? Pretty awesome, right?
No good. It lacks finesse. If I were to go easy on you, I'd give you a 6.
Out of 100, maybe.
What? Are you crazy? My pose was way cooler!
No! The captain's right!
Yes, it was a very basic pose.
And your movements felt stale and rigid. They lacked feeling and grace.
Yeah, your pose definitely doesn't hold a candle to the captain's.
If words aren't enough to convince you, then let's settle this in a fight. First to clobber the enemy wins.
Not a bad idea. We accept your challenge. All right, men. Let's show this kid the true might of the Ginyu Force.
Yes, sir!
It never crossed my mind that a day would come when the two of you would be following orders from me.
Don't delude yourself, Frieza. We didn't come here to be your subordinates.
No, of course not. I would never accept recruits that lack discipline and respect like you two simpletons.
Yeah, well, and I don't want to do any weird poses before a fight either.
Weird poses? What in the world are you talking about?
You know, like the Ginyu Force. We'd have to strike poses like those guys, right? Wouldn't we?
Don't look at me. I don't instruct my men to do that. That's the personal preference of Ginyu and his men.
Oh, right. I thought all your guys did that. I don't know where I got that idea. Actually, Vegeta, didn't you used to...
I never did that! I would never lower myself to performing something so pathetic.
Ahem! That's enough of this! You people are intolerable! Listen, the only reason I'm allowing you two to fight alongside me is to dispose of that woman! So please, the quicker we end her, the better it is for everyone!
Damn it! Vegeta! I'll make him pay for what he did to me! Thinking about him makes my blood boil!
Hey now, big guy. Take it easy.
Ah!
Leave me alone!
Hey, you keep this up and you're gonna lose sight of what's really important. I mean, look at me. You killed me once, but here I am talking to you normally as if it didn't even happen. I've got loads of stuff I want to say to you, but I know we should be focusing on our common enemy.
Shut up! I don't need your stupid advice!
Wait, what are you talking about? Rude? I may not be all buffed out, but I'm actually a pretty formidable warrior.
Ha! That's some talk coming from a runt who couldn't even handle some Cybermen!
Ooh, you like to hit below the belt, huh? Look, I'm a fountain of good advice here. You hear me? Looks like I'm gonna have to make you listen.
I know it's just a clone, but I never thought I'd get another chance to fight Kakarot. Payback, this is gonna be great.
Defeating this faker isn't going to prove anything to anyone.
Ha! What, you got a soft spot for Kakarot now or something? Well, hope you don't feel the same about me, because after we're done with this guy, I'm coming for you!
Oh, really? I seriously doubt you have the power needed to take me on.
We'll see about that.
Wait, what? Did you take a cue from Frieza and start training after you were resurrected?
Don't be ridiculous. Look, everyone's at the same level now. You know, because of those waves. So, this means I've got more than enough power right now to knock you silly.
Well, now I've heard everything.
Shut the hell up! I'm gonna win, you got that? Just watch me mess this guy up real good. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Suit yourself.
Ha-ha! The great and powerful Gotenks will take care of all these enemies!
Annoying little brat.
Hey, old man, you're Saiyan, right? So hurry up and turn into a Super Saiyan already! Hey! You listening? Hurry up and turn into a...
Knock it off! Pipsqueak!
No need to get so angry. Wait, you don't know how to turn into a Super Saiyan, do you? Have no fear, Gotenks will teach you!
I don't remember asking a little punk like you for help! Go on, then.
Alright, listen up! It's really easy. You just need to go, and then you go, ha! And then boom! You're a Super Saiyan.
Boom! Like that?
Yeah. Then you just take all that power inside, and you make it go whoosh!
Quit messing around! If you're gonna be serious, then knock it off!
What are you talking about? I am being serious.
I don't need to turn into a stinking Super Saiyan! I'm plenty strong enough as it is! I'll show you right now!
Is this the one and only Majin Buu that destroyed hundreds of planets?
What you looking at? You think Boo handsome?
My father warned me to avoid God of Destruction Beerus, and for some reason Majin Buu. But it is unclear to me why I should fear this thing.
You should definitely be afraid of him, Frieza. He's super strong. The first time I fought him, he flicked me away like I was nothing. He's not as strong as he was before, but he's still pretty powerful.
I find that hard to believe. What are you looking at?
How dare you mock me? I will terminate you!
Whoa, hold on, Frieza! Don't get so bent out of shape! Sorry, Boo. But Frieza isn't really a big fan of those kind of jokes, man. Instead of joking around, focus on that enemy instead. Mr. Satan will be in trouble if you don't do something.
Really? Then Boo, make enemy go bye-bye!
And Frieza, that's enough out of you too. Let's just focus and beat this guy, okay?
Very well. I'll just have to see for myself. Majin Buu, accept your demise!
You two possess similar energy. That is intriguing indeed.
Species? What that? He looked like something Boo spit out, but Boo no spit him out.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it appears there is some connection between you two. It does make me wonder, did Dr. Gero create these two creatures? That is impressive regenerative ability. It seems similar to mine. Hey, you there! Do you know Dr. Gero? What, he's asleep? You gotta be kidding me. I'm asking if you were created by Dr. Gero.
Gero, that a stupid name.
Oh, for the love of... What are these things? Can they really be this stupid? Whatever. What they are or where they came from isn't gonna matter once I wipe them off the planet.
You fight that guy?
Naturally, and I don't show any mercy, especially to those that stand in my way.
Okay, we'll fight too. He bully Mr. Satan. He bad guy.
Oh, really? This ought to be fun.
I see now that you are the combination of two Saiyans, making you that much more unlikable. The question is, which two of you filthy Saiyans fused together?
I'm the fusion of Goten and Trunks. Duh. You already knew that, right?
That's not exactly what I meant. There is something very familiar about that face of yours. Yes, that face. I'm certain. One of you is the blood relative of that creep that cuts me in two.
Whoa! What? Someone actually did that to you?
Why, you insolent little... Don't you dare play dumb with me! I fully intend to get my revenge for what that filth did to me. I'll make him wish he'd never been born.
I don't know anything about that, I swear!
Oh. You intend to throw your life away to cover for that foolish boy?
I'm not trying to cover for anybody. I told you, I don't know that guy. Really? Honest? I don't know who you're talking about.
Very well then. I have other more important priorities at the moment. First, I'll defeat the enemy in front of me. Then I'll dispose of Android 21. When all that is finished, I will rid the Saiyans from the universe. What are you doing? This is an embarrassment. Hurry up and defeat that eyesore in front of us. If you don't, I'll be forced to eradicate you right here.
Well, if it isn't Tien. I never thought the day would come when I'd get teamed up with a nobody like you. Well, this just keeps getting better. Still, I do have to commend you on your techniques. They're not as bad as I suspected, although someone of my skill is able to acquire all of them just by simply observing them.
You can try to mimic my techniques all you want, but I'll keep training and improving. You hear me?
I see. It seems you and I are more alike than I had first realized. We both seek ways to increase our strength.
You think me and you are alike? I use my techniques to better myself. I'm not twisted like you. I don't use them for vulgar entertainment and intimidation.
What a coincidence! I was just thinking that straight-laced attitude of yours is what's truly twisted. You really are a stubborn fool if you get this upset at such harmless banter. A little sensitive, are we? Oh, I'm sorry. Has what I've said really choked you up that much, Tien?
Enough. There's no point in wasting my time talking to you anymore. I'll defeat all these enemies myself.
Frieza, what's up? Are you, not gonna turn into that golden form thing?
And what about you? Are you not going to turn into that ridiculously named Saiyan form of yours?
I want to, but I can't transform at the moment. I'm having trouble releasing my Saiyan power. If I were used to this Link thing, it's possible I might be able to do something. This is pretty much the best I can do right now. And after all that training I did at Lord Beerus's place too, what a total waste of time.
Speaking of Beerus, I remember seeing him the last time I went to Earth. How is it you came to associate with the God of Destruction?
Ah, yeah, about that. There was this time when Lord Beerus tried to destroy the Earth. And I fought him and tried to stop him.
You picked a fight with Beerus? You are obviously no match for him.
It wasn't a fair match because he wouldn't fight me at full power. So anyway, after that, I started going to his place from time to train there.
My dear Goku, fighting the God of Destruction, you Saiyans really are foolish creatures.
Once I train with Whis some more, and Vegeta and I get a lot stronger, I am definitely going to want to fight Lord Beerus again. When that happens, I don't want him to hold anything back.
I find myself growing tired of this conversation. If you love fighting that much, then let's get started.
Yeah, now you're talking.
So there's somebody in this world that looks just like me, huh? Kinda creepy. Whoever created this good-for-nothing wannabe won't get away with it! After taking care of this guy, I'm gonna hunt down its maker and make him wish they'd never been born! Actually, this being my clone and all, could make things kind of fun. Time to show you how powerful the real deal is!
Wow, I never thought I'd see the day when we'd be fighting with Frieza instead of against him. I mean, who would have thought?
Goku, I wouldn't actually call him an ally. He's, just being controlled by someone with some common sense. Frieza and the others are villains through and through. Any genuine change of heart is impossible. And since those punks haven't really changed, there's no telling when they'll try and blow this planet up.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Frieza and Cell did both try to destroy the Earth at one point. At least we don't have to worry about you doing that anymore, Vegeta.
Thought I told you not to bring that up ever again. At any rate, the likelihood of Frieza having had a change of heart is less than 1 in a million. Remember, Goku, he's not exactly like Vegeta.
Yeah, I know. But how weird would it be if Frieza and those guys ended up like Vegeta all of a sudden? Can you imagine that?
Shut your trap and stop spewing all that nonsense. Focus on the enemy.
Yeah, I know.
I suspected as much. It is quite amusing to finally come face to face with a clone of myself. I have to say, you seem like a great disappointment. Though it being a clone, I did expect it to have laughably inferior intelligence compared to me. It may look like me on the outside, but it's nothing but a lifeless puppet. I suppose that makes sense. After a masterpiece like me, everything else is just an inferior product. Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault. Given that I am the original and far more handsome, I guess I should be the one to dispose of this lesser fabrication. Bring it on, then. There won't be a scrap of you left once I'm done with
you. What's up, Tien? You okay? You look a little upset.
Of course I'm upset. You've teamed up with Frieza and those other villains, right? You guys don't seem bothered by that at all.
Well, it was actually my idea. So it'd be pretty weird if I were bothered by it, I guess.
What? It was your idea? Goku, have you forgotten what they did?
Relax, Tien. You're always so serious. Take it easy once in a while. You're right, Tien. They're bad guys, but they're also crazy strong. So, we gotta take advantage of that. I mean, of course we'll have to watch our backs, but things will work out.
Exactly! Sometimes you know just the right thing to say, Yamcha.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes? Anyway, Tien, that's pretty much it. We've just gotta rely on these guys right now.
I guess you're right. I guess I'd forgotten how carefree you guys can be sometimes.
All right! Now that Tien finally understands where we're coming from, let's get to fighting! What are we sitting around here for? Let's go!
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Don't you worry about this! I'm gonna plow through all these chumps!
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but don't let that get you killed and sent back to hell, where you belong.
What are you trying to say? That I'm gonna lose?
I wonder, where is it that your confidence stems from? I would think you shouldn't have any at all. You're nothing but a low-class goon. You can't even become a Super Saiyan. That just makes you easier to get rid of.
Low class? How dare you say that to me? I'm a mid-class warrior! Besides, a Super Saiyan is a legendary warrior. It's not like any Saiyan can become one so easily.
Well, that's not altogether true now, is it? It would appear there's a bit of a bargain sale going on now for Super Saiyans.
Shut your trap! Those creatures have something wrong with them! Besides, I don't need some stupid transformation. I'm strong enough without it. I'll make all the others eat my dust and show them I'm the strongest!
I see. So to that end, you'll be able to make short work of these weaklings? I'm going to find this quite entertaining.
You got that right. Take a long, hard look, and you'll see for yourself.
You are such
Clones of us,
an
huh?
idiot.
This should be fun. Let's find out if you match more than just our looks. But before that, we must do our pre-battle greetings. What do you think of these updated poses? All right, everyone, here we go!
Yes, sir! Together we are the Ginyu Force!
Right! Now you guys show us your poses. what's going on. No posing? And you call yourselves our clones? The pre-battle fighting poses are an absolute must. There's something seriously wrong if you lack such basic knowledge. A fight without poses is like a strawberry parfait without strawberries. I could teach you, but poses aren't something you're taught. They're something you just do naturally. Well, you are fakes, so I suppose I can't expect you to understand the finer aspects of battle. Whatever. It looks like I'll just have to wipe you out with the beauty that comes from being the real Ginyu!
Thanks for taking me up on my offer. I know it was sudden, but it's my fault that she was brought into this world. And that's why I feel I must settle this matter myself. I'm sorry to have gotten you caught up in all of this, but if we work together, I believe that we can save the world. Honestly, I look forward to fighting with you. I really appreciate this. To tell the truth, I'm not a very experienced fighter. I will be relying on you for that. At first, I was worried, but not anymore, thanks to you. But linking with Android 18 and fighting with her has made you strong. I'm impressed. I hope you don't mind me taking notes while you fight. I could use all the help I can get. I said I'd beat the other 21, and to do that, I need to pull my own weight. I may look like an adult, but technically I'm not even 10 years old. As you may have noticed, I was built in the image of a human woman, and I was also given a proportionate IQ, so mentally speaking, I am an adult. But I still find it odd when small children refer to me as ma'am. It can't be helped, considering my exterior. I just feel I missed out on adolescence. There I go again, rambling. You must think I complain a lot for an android. I'm impressed Bulma was able to construct a machine that neutralizes the waves in such a short time. I'll give her credit. She's a very gifted scientist. Her explanations are always geared towards the layman, so I feel her true talent isn't understood. Analyzing the waves without the wave machine's schematics is a feat in itself. Given enough time, Bulma might be able to completely disable them. As a researcher, I hope to learn much from her. Bulma was generous enough to let me try a new food earlier. String cheese. Its tastiness left me flabbergasted. It was amazing. The supple yet firm texture, the subdued saltiness, and the stringiness. It was so good before I knew it I'd scarfed down about 100 or so. Bulma wasn't happy. I should give her something. How about Brie? That's good, right? Once this is all over, I'd like to get back into serious research. My first project would be to control my hunger and eliminate any chance of going berserk. After that, I think I'll look into applying my cellular technology to the medical field. A lot of people could benefit from my ability to heal, don't you think? Wow, all this talk of the future has made me feel better about the fight ahead. And my dream is definitely worth fighting for. Let's do this! I thought I understood you, but you've surpassed our link ratio beyond all expectations. You're a very special human soul. I am so very fortunate to have met you. After all, it's your hard work that has gotten us this far. Watching you has filled me with hope. I'm happy to be a part of that. I know we can't let our guard down yet. This fight is far from over, but still, I feel I must tell you. Thank you so very, very much.
This link thing is gonna take some time getting used to. It feels off, you know? Like having someone else inside your head and stuff. Never expected this. First Goku and Vegeta get the call, now it seems they want me. But hey, I was one badass dude in my fighting days. Just give me a chance, you'll see. By the way, there's not much to worry about. Goku and the gang will clean things up, no problem. Well, you know, you're not half bad. You'll have to take my word for it, but I'm a pretty capable guy myself. Hey, whoa, that was cool. So you're inside my body kicking major butt. By extension, that means I've still got it. Woo, I feel alive again. Thanks, friend. Man, Goku and Krillin are leaps and bounds ahead of me now. But in the old days, we were right about the same level. Seriously though, what's with these guys? They're strong and they somehow got hitched? I'm not asking for pity, okay? Believe it or not, I'm actually pretty satisfied with my life. Seriously. You were gonna find this out sooner or later, so might as well tell you. When I was a strapping young lad, guess who I was going out with? Bulma, that's right. Yeah, a lot happened and we went our separate ways. But I still know her pretty well, you know. For example, if she gets like super ticked off at you for some reason, just do this. You ready? Apologize. Apologize till the cows come home. You did it. You're wrong. That's the only way. She looks stubborn, but her fuse burns out fast. Usually she's back to normal in an hour. Great job, yo. I really mean it. You cleaned house. And with my body, no less. At this rate, this kid'll be stronger than me. Hello, last place again. Whoa. There's no need to be negative here. Oh, Yamcha always finds a way. Okay, I'm aware of what I said earlier, but just hear me out on this. The Yamcha will not be a bachelor forever! When I said I was satisfied with the status quo, that was just my tough guy act. Inside, I'm actually kind of sensitive. I want a partner to share my life with, someone super hot. Anyway, that's how it is. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna die alone. The world was all roses when I was going out with Bulma. Who knew it would come to this? You feel a midlife crisis coming on? I'm totally getting used to this Link thing now. How you doing? With you at the wheel, fighting for me and stuff. I feel like I'm kind of like I was at my prime. Calm down, Yamcha. Get cocky and the branch of fate will snap back and hit you in the face. It's happened in the past. I think I'm all that, and then I get manhandled or die. Life must be trying to teach me a lesson. Yeah, about humility. Anyway, thanks to you, I've been able to help the gang out. No one can deny that. Thanks, buddy.
I understand the link in theory, but in action, it feels so strange. I'm thankful to be able to fight, sure, but letting someone else do the work isn't exactly ideal. But I suppose that's my problem. Anyway, keep the help coming, and thanks. To continuously train and strive higher, that is the path of the martial artist, even if one cannot move a finger. One mustn't forsake his daily discipline. Since it's just you and me, I might as well practice some meditation. Once this is all done and over with, I need to get stronger, like you. Believe it or not, it's more mental strength than physical that decides the fight. Even if your opponent is twice your size or more, one must stay focused and serene. From the looks of it, you need more work in that area. Build a heart of steel. I'll help you. I must say, teaching you has taught me a few things too. For one thing, teaching's a lot harder than I thought, but now that I know, I can improve. Maybe the takeaway is that training's important, but passing knowledge on is essential as well. It seems I owe you a debt of gratitude for teaching me this valuable lesson. Chaozu's special. He's like my little brother and my disciple. I've fought countless battles with Goku and the others, but I'm definitely closest with Chaozu. Still, as far as being literally linked to someone goes, you're the first. I guess that makes us pretty close too. It's even deeper than Chaozu's pond. Life is weird, isn't it? They say a fighter's personality shows in one's fists. You're no exception. You've made your opponents look inward. and change their lives for the better. Not bad. Of course, that doesn't apply to everyone. But it's a remarkable gift, much like Goku's. He did the same for me long ago. I ended up betraying my master because of that. But I wouldn't change a thing. Walk your own path with confidence. You'll do just fine. I've been meaning to ask. How's the life of a martial artist treating you? You've got potential. But you're a hard worker to boot. If you find a master and devote yourself to training, I guarantee you'll go far. Once you've gotten strong enough, drop by and we'll go a few rounds. Maybe Goku's personality is finally starting to rub off on me, but I must say, watching you fight gives me goosebumps. If you need, I can ask Master Roshi to take you in. Give it some thought. It might be worth your time.
Boofy, you okay? Not a baddie! I know we played Satan Happy! Then Mr. Satan Happy! When Mr. Satan Happy, Boo Happy! You bash face is good! Boo give you candy! One time offer, okay? You know it. All candy! You only get half candy! Maybe half too much. How about half of half? Boo growing boy, needs his sugar. You get half of half of half. Yeah! So you're mind in Boo's body, but Boo's mind also in Boo's body? Boo's body belongs to Boo! Wait, are you Boo? Boo, so confused! All this thinking make Boo want to go on lunch break! What Boo hankering for? Pudding! Pudding for lunch! Boo genius! What do you like? Boo like Mr. Satan, Dot, and dessert! Anybody pick on Mr. Satan or take Boo's dessert? Boo Bash hands in! We fighting bad guys, so Boo show no mercy! You think smashing baddies will make Mr. Satan happy? Mr. Satan happy? Boo happy too! Now Boo thinks friends smashing bad guys too! Bad guys everywhere, we strong! We still win! Easy peasy! Of course, Boo's strongest of all! All this fighting made Boo hungry! Maybe it's time for a snack break! Boo know what sound nice? Cookies! Boo's so stuffed, head bristle, tired, and limp! Boo wrestling with hardest problem of all! Know what? Boo don't know what food he like most! Cookies, chocolate, lollipops, too many, can't choose! Life choice is so hard, so hard! Boo no! Boo just eat everything! Boo's so smart, deserve a reward! Ah, that was good sleep! How long Boo out? 5 seconds? If you're tired, feel free to take a nap! Eat lots, nap lots! Help recharge energy! Boo like post-nap snack best! The most important snack of day! Boo wasting away! Boo no eat today! Boo's emergency muffin was right here! Okay, Boo decided once and for all. Boo give final cookie to you.
Look at you. Someone's calm, considering the situation. I mean, most people would yell, panic, or freak out. You've been able to keep your head through all of this. You're either really gutsy or easygoing. Not sure which, though. I guess causing a commotion doesn't help. Keeping a cool head does make sense during a fight. Anyways, now that we're in this together, we better see it through. No slacking. Nice. It looks like you can hold your own now during these fights. But, if I can make a suggestion, maybe try dodging a bit more. I am stronger than an ordinary human, but be careful. Even though I'm an android, I'm not. Getting punched and kicked is part of the game. But could you just treat my body a little nicer? If you don't handle yourself out there and ruin my body, I'll bill you for the damages. I wish I had brought something to read. I'm not used to sitting on the sidelines like this. I suppose I could give you some tactical advice. It'd make watching a little easier. If it were me out there, I would find it distracting having someone gab in my ear during the action. However, I don't feel like doing any meditation or sitting around in a lotus position. But what I could do is maybe crank out some calisthenics. Bulma taught me some good exercises the other day. Android 17 and I have a bit of a complicated past with Android 16. Back in the day, we were on this journey, just the three of us. We had some business to take care of. Along the way, we ran into Cell. He demolished 16 from the stories I heard, so seeing 16 alive and well was quite the surprise. The thing is, the guy barely talks. You can't get a read on him, but he's not bad. You'll just have to take my word for it. The thing is, the guy barely talks. You can't get a read on him, but he's not bad. Not that I know of, anyway. You'll just have to take my word for it. As you know, 17's my twin brother. I haven't seen him in ages either. It's not that we don't get along, because we do. We just have our own separate lives. Krillin, he's always trying to get me to invite 17 over for dinner. But the truth is, he's not exactly the type to drop by with a bottle of wine in hand, you know? We're siblings, but we give each other space. No real reason to break with the status quo. Oh man, what is up with these man-children? Goku, 17, just give me a break. The mere mention of the word fight, and these two perk up like a dog for a bone. Hell, even Krillin. Someone says fight, and off he goes with the others. Still, I can't blame him. I don't think he really wanted to hang up his gi anytime soon. But enough about that. Just feel free to chew those boys out, especially if they stir up a ruckus. I wonder, when will this link thing fully run its course out of my body? We've been together so long, it almost feels like second nature. But I can't say that I would like to stay this way forever. I'll continue to be your partner. You've done a good job. I have grown somewhat fond of you. So go ahead and consider my help on the house.
I've fought my share of battles, but I've never had someone else fight them for me. This must have put a huge dent in your schedule, huh? Well, let's try to make the best of things. I mean, you are in charge of my body, after all. Just try to keep me, not dead. Goku's some guy. I mean, he's amazing. I mean it. He's saved the planet so many times I've lost count. I guess it's finally my turn to pitch in, eh? Oh, with your help, of course. We can't be relying on Goku for everything, can we? You know, watching you get stronger and stronger reminds me of my own training days with Goku. Back then, the only thing I wanted to do was get back at the jerks who bullied me. So, I went to Master Roshi's and asked him to take me in as his disciple. After a while, I couldn't care less about the past. I was absolutely obsessed with training. Wow, it's been a while since I dug up these old memories. Thanks for taking me back. I may not look like it, but I'm actually a cop. And according to popular opinion, a pretty good one. People tell me the city's more peaceful since I joined the force. I don't know, what can I do? Sure, the guys I deal with aren't like Frieza or Cell. My baddies are more street level. So even when the world's at peace, they're still causing trouble. It wasn't easy getting the job. Might as well put some bad guys out of business, huh? Hey, if you're ever in trouble, just give me a ring. My wife, Android 18? Well, she's the best. What's she like? Honest. Sometimes to a brutal extent. But she's always there for me. You know, there's just one thing I don't get about her. Why the hell did she marry me? It stumps me to this day. She's an android, sure. Crazy strong and all, but come on, she's drop-dead gorgeous. I've asked her why, time and time again, but she just forehead flicks me or ignores me altogether. Hey, the next time you see 18, mind asking her for me? Marin's home alone. I hope she's doing okay. I told her to stay put because it's dangerous outside. She's probably fine. Over-worrying is what dads do best, I guess. Marin takes after 18, you know. A good kid. Cute dude. Why don't you drop by once all this is done? I want you to meet her. I only have a few close friends. Goku's one of them. Who'd have thought I'd make another at my age? We are friends, right? I'm not jumping the gun or anything. It just seems natural. I mean, considering all the battles that we've been through together. I'm sure the other guys are of the same mind. I'd even put money on it. Here's to a bright future together. Eh, partner? So, I can tell this is your first fight, eh? Hey, there's no need to be so tense. Just watch your opponent, and you'll see the next move will naturally come to you. You do that, it'll almost be like your body's on cruise control. If you aren't able to make this work, I never thought about that. We'll get to it when we get to it. Hey, partner, I'm looking forward to fighting with you. Finish one clone and another one pops up. There doesn't seem to be any end in sight. I do always enjoy a good fight. But don't you think these numbers are a little bit overkill? Man, am I glad you're here. Now I'll never get tired. There's no doubt, without you, there'd be no one to clear out these baddies. Keep up the good work. Now that I think about it, I left without a word to Chi-Chi. Well, we could save everyone time and fill her in anyway? Hold on. Come to think of it, she'd probably end up keeling over. Wait, let this thing blow over, then tell her. Chi-Chi will understand. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, if you ask me, I'd say we've almost got this link business. We're pretty darn strong now. Wow, at this rate, we'll be stronger as a team than if I was trying to go at it alone. No good. We need to kick up the pace. Once the bad guys and all the waves are gone, I need to get back to my training. Say, have you been getting along with the others? Piccolo and Vegeta? They might look scary, but they're good guys. At least now, anyway. Back in the day, every third sentence was DIE! Or I'm gonna kill you. But they're well behaved now. Vegeta's my trusty training buddy. And Piccolo even helps me out in the field. Don't let him spook you. All you really have to do is try reaching out. After all, we can't fight the enemy when we're fighting amongst ourselves. Whew! I could use a bite to eat right now. If you want a quick fix, asking Bulma is always the easy choice. But I really could go for one of Chi-Chi's unbeatable home-cooked meals. Her food is the absolute best! Best in the universe, even! All this talk about food! It's got me even more famished. Once we've saved the world, let's head up my place. I'll just ask Chi-Chi. She can easily make extra for you. It'll be so
There is absolutely no question. Training at Lord Beerus's place has been helpful for sure. But there are strong guys everywhere. They're out in space, and they're even here. I want to start by getting stronger. Then I want to fight them all. Of course, that includes you, once you're back in your own body. How about a friendly round? I mean, you're able to use my body this well. At this point, you're a seasoned vet. Woohoo! I'm getting pumped just thinking about it. You're pumped too? I knew it!
Well, it seems quite obvious you have little or no fighting experience. Kakarot or Piccolo will probably teach you from scratch those guilty soldiers. I'm not going to go easy on you. If it's strength you want, you damn better well earn it. Being linked to me is an advantage in itself, but it's also a privilege. If you're going to use my body, don't bumble around the battlefield like some buffoon! Not being able to fight or control my own body? It's torture! You need to stop dragging these fights out! Victory should be quick and decisive! Listen, it's my body, it's my rules! Hanging back is Kakarot's game, do you understand? Because every punch pulled means you appear weaker, and I will not accept weakness! Be sure to keep that in mind. Got it? You're mildly better than before by a small amount, but you're no warrior. I'll have you know, this isn't even a fraction of my true power. If I'm going to trust you with my body, I might as well teach you the proper way to use it. If I fall behind Kakarot because of your mistakes, I will end you! I noticed you haven't called home once since this infernal link business started, Mama's boy. No, I'm not going to give you permission to run off. I just figured your family might be worried about you. Don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less about your personal affairs. A phone call might save you an earful later. The complaining, the crying, the whining. I'm just saying that Earthwoman tirades are the one attack I have no defense for. Anyway, if you need to get in touch with someone, try asking Bulma later. Trunks and Goten often spar. They call it training, but it's not. Sometimes it's nice to see the children goofing off. The truth is, training is about confronting your body's limits and surpassing them. There's no meaning otherwise. Apart from the strange fact that you're using my body, you'll be happy to know that we're training right now. So pay attention. After all, the enemy is trying to kill us. If you don't want to die, then I suggest you keep fighting. Fight to the end! Good. It's gradual, but you're beginning to find your footing. At first you were more vulnerable than an infant child. Now I see you've at least got some potential. Were you a Saiyan child like myself, then perhaps, possibly you could become one of the elite. But now, there are hardly any Saiyans left in the universe, unfortunately. With just so few of us, our class and bloodline no longer hold any meaning. The only thing that matters now is your strength. Strength alone is a warrior's pride. Remember that every time you fight. Now head to the battlefield! One step to gaining strength is finding something to protect. That alone has the power to change your entire approach to combat. In the past, I have rejected such notions. Now I find such sentimentalities not so bad. Trunks, my son, is growing up big and strong. And Bulma, she's a fine wife. Well, aside of her temper... What am I blathering about? I might as well be reclining in one of those lazy chairs. Forget everything I just said. Goodbye! Listen up, I'll give you some pointers. You rely too much on your sight. Don't see the enemy. Feel the enemy. Feel the enemy's presence and the minute changes in the air all around you. Don't see, feel. Or if you prefer the short version, get accustomed to fighting. Do that, and you'll get stronger. Piccolo's one-step program. You're getting better. At first, your stance was shakier than a stack of twigs. Martial arts requires that you learn the basics, yes, but experience decides the rest. The reason you're not fighting at your full potential is because you're still green. But don't worry. Experience requires time. You'll get there. There are no shortcuts when it comes to getting stronger. When you started to control my body, what was the first thing that crossed your mind? The clothes, right? They're weighted to the max for training purposes. Once you get used to them, you'll never want to go without this kind of cape and turban, trust me. After we've saved the world, I'll send you a matching pair. Sound good? You're surprisingly calm, given the situation at hand. Most people would panic or go the pessimistic route. But you accepted the situation right away. Now you're fighting. That takes guts. You go with the flow. It's a source of your strength. Goku's like that too. Though once you get to his level, that's beyond the realm of ordinary understanding. Anyway, adapting, that's your power. Be proud of it. Wow, this really takes me back. Teaching you, I mean. Let's just say I was never known as the helping type, let alone an instructor of martial arts. But a lot has happened since then. And I've changed a lot. But that's a story for another day. There's no time to stroll down memory lane, not when the planet's in danger. You continue to grow stronger and stronger. A born fighter if I ever saw one. After you return to your own body, come find me. If you want to continue your training, that is. Work at it, you might just steal Krillin's title as the strongest human. He'll hate that. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if Goku asks you to train, I suggest you turn him down. His workout regimen is, not exactly for people from this planet. Telling you, you move like a true warrior. And returning to your own body, it's not gonna change that. Obviously, my body is different from a human's, but even without the advantage, you'll do fine. And hey, you even inspired Gohan. He's off training on his own right now. Knowing that, kid, if you let up on your training, he'll overtake you in no time. Want to stay on top? Then don't stop working hard.
Sharing my body with a weakling like you is a waste of time and beyond debasing.
Me, the Great Freezer? How disgusting!
But perhaps choice is not a luxury here. I must change my approach to the matter.
Listen, you. I have no idea who you are. Frankly, I don't care, but know this.
If even you let my body sustain
so much as a single solitary scratch,
I will reduce you to space dust. Without my body, victory would be a feat far beyond your feeble human capacities. I am a natural-born genius, you see. One to which none in space can come close in comparison.
Listen up. Those who do not yet know my greatness will soon correct that fault by witnessing you do battle.
Therefore, you must do much more than simply achieve victory in this battle.
After all, I lead the grandest military in the universe. Victory must be flawless!
Disappoint me, and you will forever regret it. Use a cerebral approach to fighting. You will find your successes will greatly increase. Your attacks are full of unnecessary motion.
I cannot move a single muscle at all. There is nothing more irksome.
I couldn't care less whether you live or you die. But seeing as we are currently sharing the same body, strategy is in order. Otherwise, you'll be the end of the both of us at this rate.
I mean it. You must try much harder.
You really do not want to disappoint me. To be honest, I do have my share of complaints. No worry, because now is the time for positivity. For example, my grand return to the land of the living is a subject for much jubilation once this android matter is over.
I'll exterminate the Saiyans and completely rebuild my army. Then once again, I'll be able to search for the Dragon Balls. Immortality is mine at last, as it should be. It is utterly marvelous. To think the great Frieza would have to resort to training again, while also having to deal with a novice at the helm. Maddening. This slow plowing rate of progress leaves much to my desired expectations. But I suppose we can't all be natural-born geniuses. Raising one's power level to exponential heights in a short time span is no normal, ordinary feat. But as the old saying goes, haste makes waste. I'll wait for your sluggish human skills to catch up. Remember, no matter what happens, you have no choice but to deliver ample results. I'm expecting great things of you. Once this episode is behind me, I will reform my army and resume my reign over the entire cosmos. I will need capable lieutenants, not the blunderers that have failed me in the past. Zarbon and Dodoria come to mind. Those nitwits were beyond the point of insufferable. Cell is a more than capable fighter. He would actually be a valuable and welcomed addition. Were there a possible means to control him, his betrayal would be almost an inevitable certainty. On the contrary, loyalty is a prerequisite to serving me, along with adequate strength and the ability to adapt to any and all scenarios. Well, there is one person I have in mind that might work. I must admit, I had many doubts in the very beginning, but you have exceeded and surpassed all expectations. I find your approach to combat quite satisfactory. But the thing I like more than your combat abilities, you know your place in the order of things. Those barbaric Saiyans could really stand to learn more than a thing or two from you. Keep it up, for me and everyone else that is depending on you. Perhaps I'll reward you down the road if you don't push it.
How embarrassing. Who could have imagined a perfect being fighting with another as a crutch? And here I sit, a lowly spectator in all this. Excuse me if I don't seem to be super thrilled about it. Once I find the person responsible for this mess, I believe a heartfelt thank you is going to be in order. I guarantee they'll regret ever having made an enemy out of me. Do you happen to have any knowledge of martial arts? You've come this far, surely you must have some experience fighting. There is no doubt, my body is pure perfection, but wielding it is another matter. I'm curious, and I'm not sure if it's because of the link, or perhaps it's your own talent that has piqued my interest. Very intriguing. I look forward to the opportunity of unraveling the secret of your strength. Whatever you do, human, I will be watching very closely. Though I know not how I will say it is an unbelievable joy that I'm alive again. Finally, Goku and his vile spawn are here. Now is the perfect time for me to exact my revenge on them both. In our last encounter, I was somewhat careless. From now on, you can be sure, I will not repeat the same folly. Yes, but first I must destroy this fool behind this Link fiasco. Then we can take care of what's next. You, human! You want any chance of success, you're going to have to do better and double your efforts. And make no mistakes, for your own sake. Though I was never actually assigned a number, I too, technically am an android. Dr. Gero was responsible for creating me, in addition to his other androids, 17 and 18. Although those two appeared to despise the Doctor, I, on the other hand, do not share their hatred. But make no mistake, that is not to say I like Jiro. On the contrary, I don't care at all. Gratitude or otherwise. I'm well aware that he made me for his own purposes. However, like it or not, I have my own. I found he was weak anyway, and who could possibly respect that? And I think you'll agree with me, won't you? I would surmise that this link is most likely also one of the late Doctor's inventions. Who else would think of hijacking the bodies of all the strong fighters? Exactly the kind of thing he could. Although I'm not fully convinced that this is the answer, considering he didn't use this technology while he was alive. There can only be two possibilities. It must have either been horribly flawed, or it was simply impractical. Above all, you were still able to overcome and master it. That in itself is a true testament to your talents. Oh, I will be honest with you. Your cells make the most valuable addition to my body. Actually, you don't have a stake in this fight. So why would you waste any of your time seeking strength that you don't need? The reason I seek it is to prove my prediction. All warriors are destined to fall before Cell. Of course, Goku and his wretched offspring will die. However, Frieza and that Majin Buu creature are not exempt either. Should you continue down this path, you will eventually find yourself with the inevitable task of contending with me. Though, fret not, I plan to dismantle you quite swiftly and painlessly. I'd wager, thanks to our battles, you have managed to increase your strength significantly. I would relish a match, and the chance to show you mortals true strength. I will be ready after you return to your own body. There is no denying that I fight for the title of the strongest. This is a fact. But it is the fight itself that enthralls me. I can see in you a warrior much like Goku. There's potential. Perhaps if you continue to train, you might even surpass it. The potential is there. I look forward to the day you unlock it.
So, word is you're a novice at this. Now, I wouldn't bat an eye if you died, but not while you're in my body. Okay, things being the way they are, it's my job to teach you the art of fighting. First, you must learn finesse. Strike a pose and declare your name. That alone will make you 30% stronger. Oh yes, it's a proven fact. Just remember, the pose must be absolutely sizzling. So drop jaws and turn heads, soldier! I see you've gotten better at this. Except for one fatal flaw. Do you know what that is? You don't? I'll tell you then. What you lack is a victory dance! Once the win is safely tucked under your belt, it's customary to express one's joy through dance. It will improve your coolness factor by threefold. Oh yes, it's a proven fact. Now get to practicing. I said dance, not dawdle. To think I have another chance to serve under my eternal liege, Lord Frieza. I fear even dance cannot fully express this joy. You, if you're staying here long term, you'd better learn to serve the Master. If you do well, then Lord Frieza will acknowledge your feats. It's a rare honor for a lowly Earthling to join the Galactic Emperor's ranks. You should thank this twist of fate and devote yourself to your new and noble cause. This link ability of yours, it's similar to one of my signature tricks. Indeed, it's certainly something else. If you've tried it on Lord Frieza, it's hard for me to imagine that he would just let anyone inside, but not a problem for me. I've never even entertained the thought of being inside Lord Frieza. Lord Frieza, he is the strongest in the whole universe. He alone is the only one fit to rule over all. No one can match his power, intelligence, and most of all, evil charisma when linking with the Master. Carry yourself accordingly and watch that attitude. Leave a single speck on his reputation and there will be blood. The Ginyu Force is an elite team serving under Lord Frieza, and yours truly is its captain. I'm the strongest, of course, goes without saying, but leading requires much more. What say you? Poses, soldier! Poses! Now you think of a captain like Pose 2! Posing solo is important, but as a team, now that requires art and sophistication! Don't know how? Then you've come to the right place. I'll treat you to an hour-long lecture later. The captain has to build team solidarity, so poses are indispensable. Are you following me, soldier? At first, Jace and the others weren't too keen about you linking with me. But they know you're a stand-up guy now. I can see it in their eyes. Now, all that's left is for you to come up with your own unique pose. Then you will be officially one of the gang. And, to tell the truth, we've been putting together a welcome party behind the scenes. And guess what? There'll be chocolate parfaits. Awesome, right? Uh-oh. Burger will kill me for blowing the secret. Pretend you didn't hear this, would you? You're strong. Far stronger than I ever expected. And, from what I can tell, you'll keep getting stronger. What a find. And on this backwater planet, no less. Maybe this is fate. What do you say? When this is all over, why not join the Ginyu Force? Ah, gee. Would you listen to me? I mean, what a stupid question. No one in their right mind turns down an offer to join the Ginyu Force. Now that you're one of the team, I guess we're going to need to come up with a six-man pose. That's for sure. Ha 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 ha!
Well, this just plain sucks. Why me of all people? No one ever gives Nappa a freaking break. Hey, just because you're at the wheel doesn't mean you get an all-access pass to goof off. Got it? Listen, what I say goes. Understand me? Here's the deal. Stay out of my way, and I might get some loot to you later. What is this namby-pambiness? You gotta fight tough, do you hear me? I like we're up against fucking puppy dogs. Kill them dead for crying out loud. Or they'll kill you. Remember, you're still new to this. Don't give them a single opening. Normally I wouldn't care if you bit the dust. But you're using my body, so focus! Lose to some scrawny punk, and I'll make sure you pay with your life! I might prefer being dead over being alive and unable to move. But you are getting better. At first, the thought of linking with you made me want to hurl. Now you're up to speed, and in a small amount of time, too. You got stones, kid. Sink or swim. We're in the same boat, so keep it up until we fix this whole mess. Sheesh, everyone's a Saiyan nowadays. What have I been missing? And they're all Super Saiyans, too. Some legend. God. Now I'm the weakest one. Me, a mid-level warrior. Well, screw that. Everyone can go super. I say it's not super at all. Well, I bet I can do it too. Just gotta train. You with me on this, aren't you? Right? Oh, and Vegeta. Don't even get me started on Vegeta. He was all like, everyone on Earth will die. And now he's living here in a cozy mansion? What's he gonna do next? Wear pink? Saiyans, please, give me a break. I hate that guy. And I think it's high time he dropped the Royal Act. Planet Vegeta's long gone anyway. Yeah, I'll break his tiny body in two. With me? Kakarot was a lost cause from the start. But Vegeta and his kid aren't Saiyan-like in the least. We're a proud warrior people. We start and fight our own battles. But these guys, they don't put their lives on the line unless someone's trying to kill them first. It's like Vegeta's a completely different person now. What the hell happened to that guy? I know! It's this planet, isn't it? Staying here makes you go soft. Come to think of it, every single Earthling I've seen looks like a floppy weakling. I'll die before that happens to me. Well, technically I already died, but you get my drift. I had my doubts about this Link thing at first. You being an Earth person and all. But you are good at a scrap. Ooh, if only you were a Saiyan. Hey, what say we take over this place? Once that crazy robot lady's put, a few good rounds of whack-a-mole with the Earthlings, and there'll be history. We'll set up base here, then take over the surrounding planets. It's the dawn of the age of Nappa. No need for applause. Now that's settled, let's exterminate those pesky enemies and move on.
I've got to admit, it's an odd feeling sharing bodies with someone else. Wait a sec. Are we actually having this conversation inside my head? You can hear my thoughts? Then that means you know what I'm thinking without me saying it? Yeesh. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not thinking about Fidel and Pan 24/7. Okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm super happy with my family. Heck, I think about them pretty much all the time. Wait, crap, just contradicted myself. Can we keep this our little secret? Say, you think there are more people out there with the ability to link into other people's bodies? Or are you, like, special? Are you the only one that can do this? Come to think of it, it might be better that way. More than one person being able to link into other bodies could be bad. If everyone was linking when they wanted, the world would be thrown into panic. If there's even a chance of that happening, we need a strategy to prevent it. To tell you the truth, I'm not really such a huge fan of fighting. According to Vegeta, that way of thinking is not very Saiyan-like at all. But honestly, resolving an issue without fighting, that's the best fix in my book. Though, the one we're up against now doesn't seem to be very open to compromise. Jeez, what am I saying? Right now, the Earth needs a fighter, not a talker. Don't worry, I'm up to the challenge. You just keep doing what you're doing. That's Piccolo. He's my instructor. In fact, He was the first one to teach me all about martial arts. His methods can be a bit severe, but I know he's got my best interest in mind. Deep down, Piccolo's very kind. He's always looking out for me. Oh yeah, I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell him I said any of this. The guy's shy. If he knew I was telling you this kind of stuff, he'd clam up for days on end. I know we're fighting for our lives and everything, but I'm not really a martial artist. Once this battle is all over, I'm going to have to get back to my normal routine again. I'm studying very hard to become a respectable academic scholar so I can support my family and not have to fight. Even Dad slowed down on fighting. He farms to support Mom and my little brother. And, well, I can't be relying on the generosity of Videl's family forever, you know? Anyway, train hard, work hard. Let's do this. I get the feeling I can trust you, so I'll come clean. Ready? It's a doozy. The truth is, I'm the Great Saiyaman. I went to high school in a big city, bank robbers and such. Next thing I knew, I was a superhero. I have this cool suit and a helmet too. It gets me so psyched. Not sure why. It's not like I always wanted to be a hero. But this switch inside me gets flipped. I can't help but, you know, help people. Hey, if you want to be a hero yourself, feel free to use my body for some crime fighting. Though our souls be two, our body one. Neo Great Saiyaman to the rescue! How's that for an entrance? Hey, you've been fighting with us for a while, and I know it's long overdue, but thanks for being part of the team. You've been a huge help with this ordeal. I'm truly grateful. Honestly, I've been meaning to pull you aside and tell you. I just couldn't find the right moment. I know. The fight's not over yet. In fact, it's only just begun. But I'm really glad you're fighting on our side. It gives us the hope that we need, you know? So, let's see this thing through. Together.
So we need to use this link thingy to fight? I get that, but you gonna be okay? Cause, can you even, like, throw a punch? My time's valuable after all. I've got justice that needs serving. Oh, I know! Why don't you train using my body? Okay, I'll be your coach. You'll be super strong in no time. Sound like a plan? Then welcome to boot camp, new. You can survive a fight, I'll give you that. But you have a long way to go. You're using the best bod this side of the universe. Try to exercise some flair. Don't just win in style. That is the Gotenks way. Got it. Say, what do you want to do once these pesky waves are gone? Me? I want to fight someone really strong, but on my own without any help. You know what I mean? It's fun fighting linked up with you, but one-on-one is where it's at. Alright, let's bash some bad guys so we can get back to normal. Super Saiyan 3's crazy strong. The only downside is the face. Looks more bad guy than hero. But whatever. I'm pretty used to it by now. And as far as bad guy faces go, Piccolo takes the cake. Maybe don't tell him I said that. Piccolo's strong, but that doesn't mean he's strong enough to take the truth, you know? Oh, crap! I totally forgot there's a test coming up! What am I gonna do? I haven't studied, like at all! If I get a bad grade, I'll get chewed out! And then some. Hey, say! Are you smart? You Think we can link up tomorrow and take the test together? Come on, pretty please? We're pretty tight by now. Might as well fill you in on the greatness of Gotenks. Where to start? You know, this is actually pretty hard, come to think of it. Can't tell you about my family, cause Trunks and Goten have different families. Oh, but there is one thing in common. When our moms get mad, they're scary. End of the world scary. Keep that one a secret too, would ya? Super Saiyan or not, you can't defeat them all. Every hero needs a cool finisher. We need to make ours extra awesome. I actually took the liberty of thinking one up for you. Sit back and check it out. I call it the Super Awesome Best Buddies Bomber! This is serious business. Haven't gotten to the actual move part yet, but we'll think of something. Now, you ready for a brainstorm session?
Whoa! We found Yamcha!
He seems to be okay.
Goku. Krillin. Did you come to rescue me?
Yamcha! You weren't even knocked out!
Yeah, well, I can speak, but only just barely.
Goku found me. I was out cold. You're actually in pretty good shape. Imagine that.
You don't say. What happened to me anyway? Feels like I got hit by a truck.
Where to begin? Crap! Another clone's appeared!
Krillin, save it for later. Let's deal with this guy first.
At least I can move a bit more freely now. Anyway, I think I get the picture. So it was those waves from that thing Bulma made that paralyzed me all of a sudden, huh? I don't exactly like having my power sealed, but I guess our enemies are in the same boat. But I'm sure you'll work it out.
No, Yamcha, you're as much a part of this as we are. In fact, we really need more good fighters to join us.
Seriously?
Yeah, Yamcha. So what do you say? You feel like fighting side by side with us again?
Wow, I don't know, I kinda retired a while back. My martial arts skills are gonna be kinda rusty. Are you sure you even want me to fight?
Huh? Of course we do, Yamcha. I mean, you're already wearing your gi.
Of course we want you to!
See? Even Krillin's gonna be fighting. So the more the merrier. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Even, huh? You really got away with words, Goku.
That's odd. Vegeta should be close by. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Hey, look over there!
Vegeta! Time to finish what I started!
Damn it!
Who's there? Well, well. If it isn't the welcome wagon. And I was so close, too. I wanted to off this impertinent prince before that woman could turn him into an hors d'oeuvre.
What is he talking about?
Although, that wouldn't change your pitiful fate as the main cause, would it? In fact, I may as well exterminate all of you now!
Wait, Lord Frieza, please! Allow your humble servants to assist!
Return!
Banter! Giant! Goldo!
Get you!
Hear that force to be reckoned with!
Get in here, boy!
I guess the more things change, the more they stay the same, huh?
And they do this, why again?
Well, impressive. Now then, it will be my pleasure to watch all of you perish. I can see now why Cell was struggling so much. You have done quite well to tap into this much power.
Sorry, Frieza. Looks like you're the one that's going to be doing the dying today. But before we blast you into microscopic pieces, you're going to tell us something.
Oh, pray tell?
When you said we'd be that woman's main course, what did you mean? Because as I see it, Android 21 is just trying to kill us.
Very well. I suppose I should reward you for that stimulating scuffle.
No, Lord Frieza. There's no need to divulge information to the enemy.
No need to worry. I merely want to fan the flame of fear that is to consume them. That woman. You refer to her as Android 21, if I am not mistaken. She fully devours warriors, which adds their strength to hers. It's a simply remarkable process.
You're kidding!
I'm serious. She turns her victims into candied treats. Just crude, if you want my opinion.
I see. So that's what her scheme is.
Yeesh. I mean, talk about bizarre.
That's not too different from Cell or Boo.
Well then, if that's the case, we're pretty lucky to have found these guys before Android 21 could gobble them down.
Oh, stop all your silly nonsense. I won't become noisy for 21. Nor grovel before you cretins.
Think you can get away from us, Frieza?
Captain Ginyu.
At once, my lord. Guldo, paralyze them! Damn it! This again!
Body's frozen.
I can't move!
Parting with such sweet sorrow. Thank you. We'll see each other soon.
Huh? What's going on?
I thought you were just another cretin, but you actually have a modicum of skill. Well, I did go a little easy on you, but you still survived my attacks.
Wait, please! Is that you? Lord Frieza?
Oh, so you do know your place after all.
Please, forgive me! It's me, Nappa, the Saiyan! I used to work for you. Don't you remember me?
Nappa. Now that you mention it, that name does ring a bell.
My apologies, Lord Frieza! It's just, you've changed forms from when I last had the honor of meeting you.
Oh, so this was the first time you've seen me in my current form, then? Still, if one cannot recognize one's master, does that not constitute an absence of loyalty?
Oh, of course not! Come hell or high water, I would do your bidding to the letter, Lord Frieza.
I wouldn't need to test you on that statement now, would I? But if you do mean it, you will devote your life to serving me. Is that clear? That wasn't terrible. Seems like you might have a knack for this. If you can tap into a little more of my power, we should be able to interrogate Android 16. Of course I am. Someone will pay dearly for putting me in this position. Someone linked me with an Earthling maggot and is trying to use me. There is no doubt about it. You can't actually believe anything that comes out of that man's mouth. If so, you are a puke-inducing simpleton. I don't know what his true goal is, but he must be hiding something. Oh, I see. Now I understand. It seems like he originally intended to link you with that Saiyan after all.
That Saiyan? Hey, You talking about Kakarot?
And since when have you been allowed to speak to me in that manner? Shall I remove that big mouth of yours?
Oh, no, Lord Frieza. It was just my misunderstanding. I thought it was the maggot inside of you speaking, Lord Frieza.
I sincerely hope that's the case. Nappa, even you could prove to be an important pawn in a situation this dire. I trust you know what will happen if you don't show adequate results.
Of course I do, sir. I won't let you down.
Now that's more like it. I expect great things from you.
That Frieza's such a jerk.
Did you say something?
No, sir, not a thing!
Ah, Captain Ginyu, you have returned to life at a most opportune moment. Come along, then. You work for me now.
Beware, you little fool! I'll destroy anybody who gets in my way!
First he forgets to pose, and then he ignores Lord Frieza's direct command?
It does seem that you forgot your place under me when you fixed that odd little posing habit of yours. My dear Captain, I'll see to it you remember who follows the orders around here and who will be the one giving them.
I humbly apologize for defying you, Lord Frieza. I was being manipulated. I promise it won't happen again.
Whatever your excuse may be, I cannot accept insurrection in the ranks. However, I'm willing to let it slide just this once, as I am in need of able-bodied fighters.
Lord Frieza? Do you really mean that?
I do, but in exchange, I expect you to serve me until your dying breath.
Thank you, Lord Frieza. You have my word. I promise I won't let you down again. Listen up. The merciful Lord Frieza has given us a chance to return to his army. Now we will express our eternal joy and gratitude in the form of a dance.
You really needn't bother.
Oh, as you wish, my lord.
Pardon my asking, Lord Frieza. But is it really a good thing they're back to normal? Seems to me they were better off the way they were before.
I see your point. But in my army, all that matters is results. Very good. Now that we have Captain Ginyu with us, I would say things are going quite well.
Lord Frieza, are you sure it's okay to let that Earthling freeloader remain in your body?
Of course not. I detest the thought. But I need that maggot to draw out all of my power. When you consider the dangers we face, letting a maggot roost in one's body doesn't seem that bad.
What a relief. I thought I was going to die back there. Huh? Frieza? Cell? All right, Goku. Explain, now!
I don't really understand the details myself, you know, so it almost seems like Frieza isn't a bad guy anymore.
Are you nuts? Evil might as well be seeping out of every pore in his face! No reformed person could ever look that evil if they tried. Now, how about you shut up and do something about these guys?
Bulma, things are about to get complicated right now.
Enough talk! You must now activate that machine at once!
Time is scarce, as is my patience. Stop this needless repetition, will you?
Hey, calm down and relax. We have our own problems to figure out too, you know.
Okay, I get it now. But are you sure?
Yeah, there's no need to worry. All you need to do is just use the machine on them. After that, we can all go and defeat 21 together.
Goku, are you serious?
Yeah!
But...
What are you waiting for? Hurry it up, woman!
You think threats like that are gonna work on me?
What was that?
If I die, then who's gonna be left to neutralize the waves, huh? I mean, unless you want to be stuck with that artificial soul inside you forever. Is that what you want?
Bulma just got really brave all of a sudden.
Really? She seems the same as she always is.
Either I use the machine and you agree to help us, or you stay like that forever. So, what'll it be?
Fine, have it your way. Time is scarce, as is my patience.
Lord Frieza?
Regaining my true power and defeating Android 21 is my top priority right now. No matter what, I need to defeat whoever and whatever stands in the way of my freedom. Don't you agree?
Of course. As you wish, Lord Frieza.
Remember, you promised. Let me start up the machine now. Ha!
Wait just a second. I don't feel any different.
No, I think that might have actually worked.
It's gone. That weird presence is gone.
It would seem those artificial souls were trying to take control over us. But now, they are completely gone.
So the soul inside me is the only one left now. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You really aren't making this easy. In fact, you're making it more difficult.
In any case, I'd like to thank you for finally removing that annoying presence from my body. So, when the time finally comes for me to kill you, I'll try to make it quick.
Hey, what are you raising your hand for? Nothing's gonna happen, you know.
Huh? Impossible! My power's all gone!
What went wrong here? This isn't how you said things would go.
What? But I thought that using the machine would let you fight. Did I somehow get confused?
I spent so much time explaining things to you, and you still didn't understand it?
So in other words, you deceived us. You don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I didn't lie. See, you're free to move as you please, aren't you? It won't let you use enough power to actually fight, though.
Explain what's happening here. I demand answers.
This machine can only suppress the waves. So even though it allows you to move freely, it doesn't allow you to fight like normal.
Ooh, so that's what it does. Whoops, my mistake. It was so confusing. I guess I got it wrong.
You maggots! You'll pay for this!
Oh, and we need to use the neutralizing machine every so often, or else we're back to square one. Then you won't be able to get a single word out.
What?
So then, unfortunately, it would appear for the time being, I need you and that wretched machine. You know, Bulma, I'm surprised that you actually had the audacity to threaten a perfect being such as myself.
Say whatever you want, it won't change anything. So, will you work together with us? Or not?
Do you actually think I'm just going to nod and say yes?
Hey! What are you doing? You aren't linked anymore, are you? Don't forget what'll happen without my machine!
Unfortunately, my link still has yet to be severed. Considering this, I have no use for you now.
What? Really?
Every one of you. All of you need to receive punishment for deceiving me.
Wait! Don't say that! Why not team up with us for now?
Sympathy is for idiots. You think I'm just going to let that woman string me along like this? Just hurry up and do as I say.
Wait, don't tell me!
Does that mean the soul inside Frieza stopped him from doing something bad again?
Why won't you listen more carefully and just simply do as I say? Let me go! So be it, but don't forget how much of my wrath you've incurred. I prepared to suffer the consequences once this is all over. You're worthless. Nothing but a little maggot. But I suppose I have no choice for the time being. Whoever's inside of me, pay attention! It's all up to you to defeat 21. Do you hear me? Even if you need help from Goku and his allies. Could that be the one they call Tien? Now, where have I seen him before? Ah, yes. He was among the rabble that tried to fight against my underlings.
Yes, and what a...
Well, with a power level like his, it really doesn't matter a jot if he joins us or not. He took a real whipping after Ginyu switched bodies with Tagoma. But desperate times call for desperate measures. There is no time to be picky for us. Shall we get this over with?
How can you guys be okay with this? You haven't forgotten what they did, have you?
Look, I know how you feel, Tien, but we really have no other option.
But it's Frieza and Cell. How could you join forces with them of all people?
We do make an unexpected partnership. Who could have predicted that we'd ever be on equal footing?
I assure you, you and I aren't gonna be all buddy-buddy when this is all over.
I was thinking the same thing.
Whoa, whoa! Just take it easy, Tien. I know there's no love lost here, but what we really need are strong fighters. I hope you understand there are more important things to deal with here. So, do I have your support?
I hear you, Goku. Given the situation, I guess there's not much else we can do. No amount of complaining is gonna change that.
That's the spirit!
But I can only put up with this until the whole situation gets worked out. Don't you dare forget that.
I'm not exactly enthralled at the idea either, so I'd say the feeling's mutual.
Hey! Over there! It's Yamcha!
Goku, is that you? What are Frieza and Cell doing here?
To tell you the truth, it's kind of a long story. All that matters is that we're all allies now.
What are you... Why in the world would you...
Pardon. I hate to interrupt your little meeting, but we've got company.
Sorry, Yamcha. I'll explain later. There's a more pressing matter at hand right now. That about sums it up, Yamcha. So what do you say? Will you fight with us?
I guess I'm on board. But it seems a lot went down while I was unconscious, huh?
What's the matter, Frieza? You're not going to object this time.
No. There's something rather interesting about this one.
Preposterous! How could you take an interest in trash like him?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who are you calling trash?
Pipe down! Only the lowest of the low would ever lose to a few puny Cybermen.
Beaten by Cybermen, were you? Are you sure you're not trash after all? Wait a moment. I think I understand why only this one didn't have his consciousness sealed.
What do you mean?
He's too weak. It must mean the seal on his power was somehow incomplete.
Oh, that is pathetic. It would seem the waves only have a, well, limited effect on your shallow pool of strength.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Come on, Goku! You don't believe this, do you?
Guess there's an upside to being a pathetic weakling after all.
They can laugh all they want, but I'm gonna prove that I can step up when I'm needed.
Is that Majin Buu?
Oh no! He's being attacked by a clone!
Yes, it seems that really is Majin Buu after all. But he is quite different from what I imagined.
Anyway, let's take care of the clone for now. We can figure the rest out later.
Now I have to ask, but is this pudgy creature really Majin Buu?
He's far too laid back of a creature for a start. Where's his sense of urgency?
Oh, it's definitely him. I don't think the waves have anything to do with this. He just looks like he's sleeping to me. Hey, Boo! Wake up! I've got candy!
Candy? You got candy? You get Boo candy!
Sure! I'll make you a deal. If you go beat up the baddie, I'll make sure you have all the chocolate you can eat.
You understand? Boo beat up Batty! You mean him? He look real bad!
Stop! He's a bad guy, but I don't mean him. Not yet, anyway.
But if he's a baddie, why can't Boo beat him up?
Because we need this bad guy to help us beat up someone way worse. So you'll just have to wait to beat him up some other time. Just so that we're clear, we need to beat the really bad one first. Then we can come back and beat the others later.
What the hell is he He's ordering our destruction while we're standing right here. What is this? Some pathetic attempt at psychological warfare?
Don't worry, he's nothing more than a stupid pink blob.
Boo gotta beat up baddies and get lots and lots of candy!
How could we be expected to put any kind of trust in something like that?
Dad? Is that you?
What is he doing here?
Whoa! It's that scary guy from before!
Oh, what wonderful, clever boys. They can already tell that I am the strongest fighter.
There's a reason for him to be here. But there's something I gotta tell you first. You see, we're being chased by an incredibly powerful enemy called Android 21. So you guys need to get to Dende right away where you'll be safe, okay?
Android?
21!
No way! I'm not gonna run away! We wanna stay and fight, huh, Goten?
It's no fair! The adults get to have all the fun!
Right, I get it. I know exactly how you boys feel, but I can't let you get involved this time.
Why was it okay for us to fight Boo, but this time we can't?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess. It would be ridiculous of me to say no.
Trunks! I think we need to show them that we can really fight!
Alright, Goten, are you ready?
Jump! I'm Super Saiyan 3 right off the bat! Aw, yeah! Now tell me I'm not strong and I can't fight!
Just let them fight. Weaklings always die anyway, regardless of whether they fight or not.
Hey, I won't hold you guys back, I promise! Honestly, I'm really strong!
Just do as you please. But if you so much as show an inkling of getting in my way, I'll obliterate you.
Looks like I found you first, huh?
Useless, huh?
So, you actually managed to follow me all the way here. You truly are pests. So that's the wave machine you're holding.
I can feel the waves. This is what Krillin was talking about.
Yes. She started on it long ago, prior to my awakening. She used that to seal the power and souls of every one of Earth's warriors. She was probably hoping to devour them all while they were paralyzed.
I see. That's a pretty convoluted plan.
I agree. It is also a very risky plan. In addition, since she and I both possess power, the waves also affect the both of us.
Then why did she want to activate it? She'll only end up stealing her own powers.
Naturally, she prepared herself for that danger as well. At that time, I had just fallen into a deep sleep, and she assumed I would never resurface. And then, the waves ended up having a greater effect on her than she ever could have planned or imagined. In the end, it was her weakened state that allowed me to be woken. Ironically, I only managed to suppress her then, due to how surprised she was. If you knew that much, why didn't you just go out and find the machine yourself? You are aware that you could have easily increased the output to further suppress me? Well, I couldn't. There's no need to be worried. I should be thanking you, really. I'm only here now because you couldn't find it. You failed the test after all. However, leaving it intact will only cause problems, so I guess I'm left with no other choice. No! Ugh, disgusting! What a horrible aftertaste of garbage!
Oh man, she swallowed it.
But the machine is emitting waves! If she swallows that... Ooh, do I see that you're worried? Isn't that so very kind? It's okay, because that machine was just the controller. Swallowing it wasn't the least bit dangerous. And now it seems nearly useless and unable to send out any waves. No! If you want to beat me that badly, go on a sweets binge and strengthen yourself. Oh, wait. I guess that'd make you a hypocrite, now wouldn't it? I hate you. Okay, then. Guess I might as well finish you off, since you're here and all.
Everyone, get down!
Krillin!
Just press the gas! Hey! 18! Are you okay?
What took you so long, you idiot?
Hey, what happened? You're all beat up. This looks bad.
Goku, finally.
Goku, I'll hold her off while you go and get some senzu beans from Korin.
Okay, hold on.
Huh? He disappeared?
Goku will be right back. Meantime, we need to hold her off. Huh? You're back already?
No worries. Korin already had some prepared. Here, everyone, eat these.
You are going to regret this.
I've heard. You're the bad half of 21, isn't that right?
How do you know about that?
Sorry, I'll explain later.
It looks like he somehow found out about everything. And also, was that instant transmission just now? He's a...
I bet you can still give me a good challenge, though. What's wrong? You really aren't gonna fight?
No. On the contrary, I always save the best for last. Goku, my sweetie Goku. I can't help it. You look absolutely scrumptious.
Ew, yuck! You're seriously creepy, do you know that? If you aren't careful with what you eat, you'll get a stomachache.
You don't need to worry. Thanks for letting me snag instant transmission. Bye-bye now.
Whoa! She's even crazier than I thought! She mastered instant transmission after only seeing it one time, just like Boo did.
Glad that's over.
I'm curious. How did you guys know we were here? Seems like you knew about 21 splitting apart, too.
Yeah, we heard the news at Kami's Lookout. About what's been happening, the linking, and even about 21.
That was extraordinary.
Krillin, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Ah, are you talking about when I tried to save you? Just forget about it. I mean, you didn't actually want to fight me. Besides, it seemed different from how you normally fight. Like you were going easy on me. I knew there had to be some reason.
Oh, Krillin, you know me so well. So Dende told you what you need to know, right? The monster you're dealing with here?
Yeah, that android can turn people into candy and eat them, right? Just like Majin Buu.
Maybe. It's possible that at some point in her development, someone put the same kind of cells in her body.
If that's the case, then she'll eventually lose all control over her hunger.
Well then, we're going to have to put a stop to her before she ends up eating every last person on Earth.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something weird?
Not exactly. You're really going to help me?
Of course. We did come to this place looking for a fight after all.
But...
You need to relax, 21. These two, they're not going to go down easily.
I thought she had a pretty tight guard. Although I bet she's still actually hiding her true power. Ooh, man! I can't wait to fight her! This is gonna be fun!
He's always been like that. You don't have to worry about him getting involved.
You were all so concerned. Turned out to be nothing.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for all of your help.
Hey, don't mention it.
Krillin, you must have some idea as to what's next.
First, we should go find everyone else.
What? More people are gonna help us?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Vegeta's riding in Bulma's plane as we speak. I'm pretty sure that they'll be able to help out too.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we need to go. We have to get everyone.